Alright, what's going on, dudes? Today we're going to be learning how to foot drag. So for me, you may notice I kind of burn through shoes, specifically always the left shoe, because I can only foot drag my left foot. Now, it's not because I can't foot drag my right foot, just balance-wise or whatever. I can't foot drag my right foot because my left knee is just literally not strong enough to get me back up once I am like down in that squatted position to foot drag. So that's why I always do it on one side. If you got two good knees, you can just do whichever one is more comfortable. Dragging my left foot would be the more comfortable option for me anyway, so I'd probably just keep doing that. But I do want to start doing some squats probably and learn to foot drag both. That way I could do just alternating or whatever, and also not run through only one pair of shoes. But yeah, so let's get into it. First things first, I'm always foot dragging from a seat stander, but I guess technically if you wanted to, you could also put your foot in the hole and foot drag. So we're gonna pop up a seat stander, and when I was learning a foot drag, they said just go for a dip and then stick your foot out, because you might notice that if you do one foot and you start trying to go for that dip, you might be getting a little unstable. But in the end, I think that ends up hurting you. You could try learning it that way in the beginning if you want, just having both feet on the seat and then dropping your foot at the last second of your dip. But what you'll notice when you do that is once your foot hits the ground, it kind of smacks and it catches. If you go into the foot drag already with your foot extended and you're sliding it across, once you go into the dip, your foot doesn't really grab the same way that it does if you just drop it out at the end of your dip. And also, it doesn't look as good to do it that way anyway. So I would probably start by just doing it by sticking a foot out and just getting comfortable dipping with your foot out and having one on the seat or one in the hole if that's what you want to do. And I'm going to put my foot more towards the center of the seat as well, and I'm just dangling a foot as I dip. Also, if you want to stay more stable, you come in with speed and then you dip. You don't try to like hold super slow balance point and then dip. That's how you're gonna wobble. So just get used to that with dipping. Might even try putting a foot in the hole. Feels kind of weird for me, but see if I can do it. I've never even done it before. Oh yeah. I don't do that. I'm not used to it, so I'm not really able to control where I'm going quite as good. It's also not really that comfortable on an R7. The foot hole is so small, but if you got like an older bike with a big old hole, it's probably fine. Another thing you could do, if you don't want to dip the foot drag, you could pop up in the balance point, kind of center whichever foot you're gonna keep on. Try to hold balance point, just stick your foot down. But I'd really encourage you, try not to reach for it so much. Try to get used to being in an uncomfortable position and then just dipping the bike from that position to get to the drag instead of reaching your body. When you stretch your body out, you're not really keeping yourself in a good position for control. But yeah, if you really want to stay in control of the bike, I'd really recommend you like getting into position and dipping the bike instead of just stretching out real hard for it. Plus, I mean, stretching out real hard for the foot drag doesn't really look good anyway. I would just treat it like the way that you do when you go for your first scrape. You're just gonna kind of keep pushing the dip until you finally touch. We're gonna get a foot out, gain some speed, foot drag. That I did it. Also, another thing to take note of, since I'm doing it from the seat, my leg is gonna squat a little bit, my right leg. So I'm gonna like kind of do a one-legged squat. That's why my left leg can't really do it. But if I was back here, I'm so much closer to the ground that it's not really as much of a squat for my leg. So if there would be a way for me to do it, it'd kind of be by putting my left foot in that seat. But yeah, so we're just gonna pop up, gain a little bit of speed, center your foot in the seat, stick your leg out, go for the dip, foot drag. And if you do squat your leg a little bit so that way you can stretch out farther, you can extend the foot drag longer without having to go so far back. Like the way I've been doing it more lately is I've kind of been like scraping with it, so I'm not squatting quite as far, but that way also slows me down a lot more. If we go into it by squatting way more, we can foot drag for a lot longer. longer. Just kind of glide and kind of pop back out to balance point instead of coming from a dip. This is one of those tricks where your physical capabilities is going to play more of a role than a lot of other times that you wheelie. Sometimes these stunts really do actually require some strength. My legs honestly kind of tired right now from doing a bunch of squats, one-legged squats over and over again. I don't know if I forgot to do an outro, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Bye bye.